poppin', peeps? It's your boy M for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter, as well as my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that, man. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully, my notification gang pulls through. The first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was my Capricorn gang. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, baby. How you guys doing, man? Damn, shout out my notification gang. Everybody's rolling through. I hope you guys have been having yourselves a fantastic Tuesday. Let's see what we got going on, all right? Messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? What messages do we got coming through for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Capricorn gang, let's see what we got going on. Hopefully, we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. What's poppin', Julia D? Heyo, Cappy, your overall energy is going to be the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a fellow Capricorn. Your current energy is going to be the Seven of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Ace of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Three of Swords. So, based on the energies I'm seeing provided for Capricorn so far, you can be connecting with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is heavy air sign energy in this reading, so you very much well likely can be connecting with an air sign. Now, the Seven of Pentacles reversed to the Seven of Swords for Capricorn. I feel like you guys are in a space right now where you're done giving time to any sort of deceit. I do feel for a good amount of you Capricorns, a lot of this reading has to resonate with guilt. I feel like you've been feeling guilty lately, but you've been feeling guilty in a situation that you shouldn't be feeling guilty for, if that makes sense. I think you guys have been holding yourselves accountable for guilt that you're not responsible for. Taking a look at who you're connecting with here, Ace of Swords, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius once again. I feel like somebody decided to communicate with new people. Somebody here decided to cut the cord. And I think you've been holding yourself responsible for this connection, friendship, or whatever it is that you had with another person. I think you hold yourself responsible for this ending. And I think one of the main reasons why you're doing it is because you're going through pain. When people experience pain, when people experience heartbreak, it's very easy to take a step back and wonder if it was your fault. And sometimes when you ponder on that for too long, you tend to believe that it was your fault, that something bad happened in your life or some sort of ending came from it. So Capricorn, I feel like some of you guys have been holding on to guilt for quite some time, really blaming yourself that something came to an ending here. Whether a friendship ended, whether a relationship ended, whether a job you had ended, I think you've just been holding yourself accountable for something you weren't accountable for. At the end of the day, if somebody decides to walk out of your life, that is completely up to that person's free will, and it has nothing to do with you. So I think that because you've been in a painful place for so long, you've gotten very accustomed to blaming yourself. But the good thing that I'm seeing overall out of this reading is that you're no longer allowing yourself to blame yourself. You're breaking that toxic cycle of putting the blame on others' actions on yourself. And I'm really happy to see that for you. And a lot of it has to do with that new moon in Virgo. Even though that new moon in Virgo was a few days ago, about a week ago or so, it was such a powerful moon to really break toxic cycles that we all have. And I really do feel like you're breaking out of this toxic cycle to where you're no longer allowing yourself to take on burdens and to take on blame that is not your fault in the first place. So as for the outcome that's present, Capricorn, even though somebody walking out of your life may be painful, you're now coming to the acknowledgement that that's not on you. That was a free will choice that they decided to take. And one thing that I've learned is that if somebody walks out that door, it's because somebody better was meant to walk in the door moving forward, okay? Let's keep it popping, baby, moving forward. Thank you so much, by the way, for the $4.99 from Rivera. Thank you so much. That's much appreciated, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we started out with my earth signs. We're going to go earth, water, fire, air. Going to my water signs. What do we got coming through from my lovely Scorpio gang? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? By the way, Scorpio, we uploaded your October 2020 reading today. So if you guys want to go ahead and give it a check out, definitely feel free to, all right? Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got going on. Hopefully, all is well. Scorpio, The overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Eight of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy is going to be the High Priestess. The person you're dealing with here will be the Seven of Cups in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you, Scorpio, is going to be the King of Cups in reverse. So based on the energies I'm seeing provided for you, you can be connecting with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And that's basically the energy that's coming through for you. It definitely is heavy water energy here for you guys. Now, the Eight of Cups and the High Priestess. I think you were recognizing intuitively that there's something here you need to walk away from, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I think a lot of you Scorpios have been super locked in on having to live your life a specific way. For example, this could be about you having some sort of dream, or not even some sort of dream. Let's just have an example here. Let's say that your parents wanted you to be a lawyer. And you've been living out that dream forever. You're like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a lawyer. I think you're getting to this space where you're really acknowledging that there are so many opportunities in the world and you can't just single them all out and focus on one thing, especially if it's something that's not fulfilling you. So this doesn't just have to apply to career. It can apply to a person. It can apply to a friendship. It can apply to anything. I feel like you've been so honed in on focused on something that doesn't even fulfill you to the point where you've been ignoring all the other opportunities that are out there in the world that have the potential to fill you with happiness. Scorpio, I feel like you've only been focusing on things that aren't really in your highest of good when there's amazing things surrounding you that you could be tuning into. So for example, if any of you Scorpios are focusing on a person that you think is the absolute best, trust me, there's better out there, especially if that person's not currently in your life and you're waiting on somebody who's not waiting on you. So this whole situation, the general message coming out of it, definitely feels to me that you guys are tuning in on things that you may think are great, but there's so much better out there for you to explore, and you have to open yourself up to the opportunities that are surrounding you. So Scorpio, an intention to set in the next 24 hours, and even for the month of October, would be the intention to be more open. Have that intention to be more open, to take a look at the other opportunities that are surrounding you, and to allow yourself to explore more. Don't just be so focused and straight narrowed on one thing. Make sure you're taking a look at all the opportunities that are surrounding you, because what you think is going to fulfill you may not be what actually fulfills you. There may be plenty of other things out there that you will genuinely enjoy, okay? So like I said, it's more of a generalized message because this could be a relationship for some of you. Maybe you're waiting on a person who's not waiting on you and you think they're the best thing since white bread. This could be about a job, a friendship, a certain kind of path you're walking in life. Just remember, man, there's more than what it is you're exactly tuning into. Remember, we tune into one thing at a time, but if we take ourselves out of that, we can tune into so much more that's surrounding us, okay? So keep your eyes open. There's better opportunities out there for you guys, and I feel like you're not paying attention to them, and the universe wants you to check them out, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to, give me 1 second. Thank you so much, Torpio Sag, much appreciated. Thank you for the 5. You're a Taurus Sun, Scorpio Moon. Oh, I get it, you're a Torpio, I like it. Sagittarius Rising, and I off with his channel. All the love and that jazzy jazz. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Thank you for the $5. All right. So we had Earth, Water, going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through from my lovely Aries gang? What's going on, baby? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 308 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. It is much appreciated. All right. Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, let's get one last shuffle. Your energy is definitely coming off very hot and bothered about a certain type of situation. I don't know why I'm feeling like these freaking hot flashes for some of you guys. Let's take a look and see what your energy is bringing, though. Your overall energy, Aries, is going to be the Death card in reverse. So you can be connecting with a Scorpio, possibly. Your current energy will be the Page of Wands. The person you're dealing with here is the Four of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Chariot. I think you're so hot and bothered, Aries, for the fact that you are showing so much interest in a person that is continuously being emotionally unavailable. You're connecting with a person that's very to themselves, and you're wanting them to be open, and you just don't feel like that's changing. You're really doing your best here with the Death card in the reverse. But here's the thing. You can't change a person. They can only change themselves. And I think you've been waiting for this person to change for so long, but ultimately you have to come to the acceptance that you can't make somebody open up if they don't choose to, and you can't change somebody unless they want to change for themselves. With the Page of Wands here, you've taken an interest in somebody, and you've really shown as much interest in this person as you possibly could have. But I think that they're in that space where they're still holding back, and whether or not you have an answer to why they're holding back, it's something that's tedious, it's something that's bothersome. Here's the thing, man. Whether or not this person gives you an answer to why they're holding back, their current action is them holding back. And sometimes you have to take things very realistically, and instead of finding the answer, recognize that the answer is right in front of you. If the person you're connecting with here, Aries, is holding back, that's all the clarity you need. They're choosing to hold back. It's not like there's not a choice in this situation. They're making that choice to hold back. So as for the outcome that's present, we have here the Chariot, Cancerian energy. I feel like you're recognizing, you know what, despite why they're holding back, they're still choosing to. And I shouldn't sit here continuously chasing somebody if they're not willing to go ahead and grab me while I chase them. All right? So you're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Never allow yourself to overextend your energy, especially if somebody isn't willing to accept that energy in the first place. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my beautiful air signs. What do we got coming through from my lovely Gemini gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 317 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini gang, let's see what we got going on. I hope all is well with my Gemini peeps. Let's take a look, man. Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Three of Swords in reverse. So you may be dealing with an air sign, a fellow Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy is going to be the Seven of Cups. The person you're dealing with is showing up as the Devil, and the outcome that's present for you is the Six of Wands in reverse. So based on what I'm seeing for Geminis in the next 24 hours, I do see a lot of you guys really mending and healing your heart in this situation with somebody, and I really see that you're allowing yourself to be free. The Seven of Cups is all about exploring your opportunities and options, and I think you're recognizing that you don't need to be binded just to one person. You can finally let go, especially if the person you're binded to isn't serving you in your highest of good. For example, let's say there's a person in your life that you feel is the person you're supposed to be with. Acknowledge that you don't have to be with anybody. Okay? And even if you feel like you're supposed to be with somebody, if they're not treating you in the manner you deserve to be treated, you deserve to move forward. Okay? So let's talk about labels for a moment, Gemini. Let's say you labeled this person your soulmate, and you believe that you're supposed to be with them, and they're not treating you so nicely because they're represented as the Devil. Are you going to stay with this person because you believe that they're your soulmate? Or are you going to move on from this individual because you recognize that you deserve better? I want people to come into that realization that titles don't mean anything. Just because somebody's your soulmate or somebody's your twin flame or this, that, and the third, no title means anything. If somebody is not providing you with the stability and the love and the appreciation that you deserve, the title don't mean shit. What means shit is the action that comes behind the person's character, okay? So Gemini, I feel like you guys are in this position right now where you're realizing, screw the damn devil, I'm going to go find myself an angel, somebody who really cares about me. And the Seven of Cups is all about exploring your options and finding somebody who actually takes care of you in the way that you need to be taken care of, you know? Somebody that is actually worthy of you, considering that you deserve to be treated great. As for the outcome that's present, Gemini, we got here the Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody who was the devil that you were once attracted to is somebody that you're no longer allowing to have that power over you. You are releasing the devil in your life, and you're finding yourself a lovely motherfucking angel. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Oh, and real quick, Mercury Ascending says, yup, though the devil is so damn sexy. That's the thing about the devil, man. There are people in your life that you are binded to and connected to because there's something about their energy that is so attractive. But remember, man, despite how tempting the devil may be, remember, if the devil ain't giving you what you need, then you shouldn't surround yourself with the devil. Because if we know the devil well, the devil will promise that it'll give you everything you want, but it'll never deliver. It can look nice, but it's never going to deliver what you want. Remember that shit. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Going all the way back to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Taurus gang? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. For the 360 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got going on, man. I hope all is well for the Taurus peeps. Taurus. The overall energy for you guys here is the King of Swords in reverse. So, you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy is the Devil in reverse. The person you're dealing with is going to be the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present for Taurus is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. Cool, man. Some cycle's coming to an ending here in your life, and I think that cycle is someone, you know, here's the thing that's interesting, and I see it happen all the time. Have you ever been with somebody and you've been so on and off with them consistently, and it's like you come to the realization that this cycle is never going to end unless I'm the one that walks away? Sometimes the universe will throw you a relationship or a connection where things will be hot and cold with a certain person. And that certain person will always come back, right? So maybe they walk away, but they're always going to come back. And if you noticed, somebody's kept coming back, Taurus. But the only way this cycle was actually going to end was if you were the one to walk away, rather than the person constantly coming back. So the universe wanted you to break free from a cycle here. And any cycle that you're involved in, if it's going to be back and forth with somebody, it's clearly not stable. What I think the universe was trying to teach you in this situation, Taurus, is that it's time for you to take action to choose that you want better. That's why this person would always come back around to you. Because the universe wanted to know, are you just going to subject and stay with this, okay, the Ten of Swords in reverse? Or are you going to allow yourself to release the Ten of Swords in reverse and find yourself something better? Because the Ten of Swords will always be there for you, right? This person may come and go, but they always come back. And the universe is trying to tell you, sure, you got this over here, but you were born for greatness. Don't you want someone better? Don't you want something better in your life? Yeah. So the universe here, Taurus, was trying to teach you that lesson that even though something may always be around or someone may always be around, you were meant for something better. And this time, it's time for you to let this connection go. It's time for you to let this cycle end. As for the outcome that's present, Ace of Pentacles, baby, it's all time for the new. Okay? Ace of Pentacles is all about taking the universe's new opportunity because the universe has been trying to show you for quite some time that there is better out there, but you got to make sure you're worthy enough or you acknowledge that you're worthy enough to let go of this. The Ten of Swords reverse was a safety net. It was something that you went back towards just because maybe you felt like that was what you were only worthy of. But you were worthy of so much more. You just had to see it within yourself to let go of this kind of connection and to let go of this cycle. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Everybody coming to some sort of recognitions today. I really appreciate that shit, man. A lot of people have been having crazy recognitions throughout all of Virgo season and moving into Libra season. I've noticed about these 2 seasons so far, and I know we're not in Libra season just yet. Or actually, what is today? The 22nd? Did the sun shift today? The sun might have shifted into Libra, but regardless, what I'm noticing about these 2 seasons in particular is a lot of people are waking up and recognizing their negative habits, their toxic cycles, what needs to be removed from their life, and what good things need to be enforced in their lives. So I like it, man. I like the fucking vibe and the timeline we're on, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So, go into my water signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Pisces gang? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. For the 398 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, my Pisces gang, let's see what we got going on for the fish. Hopefully the fish are swimming well. Hey-o, let's take a look, man. Pisces. Oh, baby. The overall energy for you guys is the Three of Swords. What's happening? What's happening, baby? Why are we feeling this way? Let's take a look, man. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy, Pisces, Five of Pentacles. Person you're dealing with, Nine of Cups in reverse. Outcome that's present, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Pisces, we gotta sit back and have a chat, god damn it. Let's take a look, man. Pisces, you guys are in this position right now where you know the person you're connecting with is not really all together. You know and acknowledge that they gotta make sure they get their shit together. Whoever you're dealing with over here, they gotta work on themselves. And you realize that, you know? And I think this person is not available right now to work on a relationship or to work on a connection with you because I feel like they need to make themselves whole again. You know, your person you're dealing with is not whole and complete within themselves. And I think you acknowledge that, but it's painful because you lose this person in the process. You acknowledge that they need their space. You acknowledge that they need to focus on themselves, but you also acknowledge that they need time to do that alone and that you may not have that opportunity to be with this individual again. It's hard, man. It is hard to let somebody go in order for them to grow. It is one of the most difficult things you can do, but you know that that's what needs to be done. You know this person needs to grow. And you come to that question, well, why can't we grow together? If you guys would have grown together, it could have happened. But has this person chose to grow together with you? I don't see that happening here. I don't see your person choosing to grow together with you and to also grow in regards to themselves. That's the energy I'm seeing with your person. I feel like they're not choosing to take care of themselves in the way that they need to. And until they decide to do that, you're going to be in a connection with somebody that's not fulfilling you in the ways that you need to be fulfilled. As for the outcome that's present, Pisces, Six of Pentacles in reverse, both of you are on two different vibrations. You know, you're ready to grow with somebody, Pisces, but this person needs to grow in themselves and in regards to their own life and their own personal journey. They need to. And I know that it sucks because you have to let them go. I know that it sucks that you got to give this person room to grow. But essentially, would you be happier letting this person go, letting them take care of their shit, and possibly having a reconciliation one day? Or if you still let them go, maybe you'll find somebody better. Letting go is a win-win situation. Because if you continue to stick around in this connection where this person isn't happy with themselves, if someone isn't happy with themselves, how could they make you happy? If someone isn't fulfilled within themselves, how could they fulfill you? And I know, man, hearing about letting go is something that's tedious with tarot and it sucks, but you know what? It's always a win-win situation. And especially when somebody's unhappy with themselves, how could they make you happy? You got to think about it that way, okay? So Pisces, I'm not telling you I'm not saying go take drastic action. I'm saying take a step back and think. Is this connection going to be fulfilling towards you in the end? You know, is this person going to work on themselves together with you? And if those answers come to no, maybe it's time to give them space. And maybe if you were written in the stars and meant to be, you two will come back towards one another when they figure their shit out. But if this person don't figure their shit out, maybe you were meant to be with somebody else, you know? Time will tell, right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, okay? Pisces, heavy motherfucking reading. Whew. Going all the way to my beautiful fire signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Leo gang, okay? Excuse me. I had a burp. Thank you very much. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 459 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. You guys are hella appreciated. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my line gang. Let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on. I hope we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. What's happening? What's crack-a-lacking? And what's popping? Leo, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the King of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy is going to be the Hermit in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Five of Cups in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you, Leo, is going to be the Nine of Cups. Leo, King of Cups and the Hermit in reverse. Getting back in tune with your emotions. I like it, baby. Ooh, let's take a look at this reading, okay? I think for a while now, you know, you were in a position where somebody had moved on and you were really repressing that shit. You were burying it deep down inside. You were like, somebody moved on from me. That shit hurted. okay? And even though that shit hurted, I was holding on to that pain and choosing not to release it. I think you were in a space where you were trying to avoid your feelings and emotions for so long, Leo, that eventually you became numb to the whole situation. You became numb to the fact that somebody moved on. But I'm seeing here with the King of Cups and the Hermit in reverse, you're deciding to come back into your emotional self. You're starting to recognize that you got to feel what you're feeling in order to be able to release it, right? The first way to release an emotion is to acknowledge it for what it is, to accept it for what it is, and to feel that pain you're feeling. The more you ignore your feelings, the more they come back later to bite you in the butt. But when you allow yourself to feel how you feel, you therefore process your emotions and you therefore can let go of them. So I'm seeing you guys tapping back into your emotions, checking in with yourself, and it's a very healthy thing to do, to check in with yourself. As for the outcome that's present, we got here the Nine of Cups. The moment you check in with yourself, Leo, and you be real honest with yourself about how you're feeling, you're going to instantaneously feel relief. You're going to instantaneously feel better. Because even though you're jumping into pain, at least you're feeling something and you're not feeling numbness. I don't know about you guys, but being numb is one of the worst feelings you can have. Because literally nothing brings a damn emotion out in you. There's no happiness, there's no anger, there's no motherfucking sadness. So I think it's better to feel something than to feel nothing at all. Trust me. I've been there. You don't like it. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that even when it comes towards sadness and pain, sometimes it's better to feel something than nothing at all. You know? So with that Nine of Cups here, you're going to feel relief by actually being honest with yourself and accepting where you're at emotionally and really taking time to process it and go through it. Leo, your journey's beginning, man. And don't worry about it. You'll be able to get through it. You know, somebody here hurt you walking away, but allow yourself to heal, man. The more you deny yourself healing, that's the more you deny yourself growth. All right? Let yourself heal. You deserve it. And you're going to be just fine, I promise you. The Nine of Cups is a good omen. That's you being fulfilled. That's you being all right. That's you being fine and happy. You got this, man. Allow yourself to feel. I promise you, you're strong enough to go through this, okay? Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward, okay? Going all the way to my beautiful, hold on, wait, Earth, Water, Fire. Going to my beautiful air signs. What do we got coming through? For my lovely Aquarius gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on? For the 450 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Aqua, what's going on? Aquarius. The overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Empress. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Libra for some. Your current energy is going to be the King of Swords. Person you're dealing with is the Ten of Swords. Outcome that's present for you is going to be the Fool card in reversed. So you may be dealing with an Aries or possibly a Libra here. You also could be dealing with a fellow Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. The Empress to the King of Swords. I think right now this is not necessarily about having high boundaries, but it's about being more in touch with your feminine side. So keep in mind, it don't matter what, who you are, you're a guy, you're a girl, whatever. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy. And I'm seeing you guys becoming more in tune with your feminine energy. I feel like for a while, Aquarius, you've really been repressing your feminine side and you've really been chilling in the masculine. The masculine side where you're not focusing so much emotionally on what it is you're going through. You're more strong, you're more logical, all things of that nature. So I think right now, you guys are coming more in tune with your feminine side. And you're really starting to see where you're at emotionally. And you're really starting to allow yourself to really release a lot of the habits you have where it comes towards you repressing your emotions. I really feel like Aquarians are starting to become more emotional rather than repressing the emotions that you guys can sometimes do when you're overly in your masculine energy. So that's the energies that I'm seeing coming through for you. It's really about releasing this repression, right? It's about balancing these two energies together. Instead of being too far in the masculine or too far in the feminine, it's about bringing that yin and yang back together. Feeling balanced, whole and complete. I like it, man. I like it a lot. So yeah, man, you're releasing that imbalance is what I'm seeing for Aquarians, okay? I'm seeing you guys get into a more emotionally balanced state. Now, keep in mind, that could be vice versa. Maybe you've been sitting in the feminine energy for too long and life has been very emotional for you. It's been crazy, all this shit. Then you're moving out of that feminine energy and into the masculine. You know, the overall message is that you're balancing the two. Okay, so it can be vice versa for some. Maybe some of you guys have been sitting too hard in feminine energy. Maybe some of you guys have been sitting too hard in masculine energy. But I see you guys getting to a better balance. One of the main messages, though, that is important is that I'm seeing you guys no longer focusing on repressing feelings, but you're allowing shit to come to the forefront because you want to feel balanced. And that's something that's overall really good. So Aquarius, I really like this reading, man. I'm happy to see the energies that you guys are going through currently. It feels pretty good. And it's always great when you have both those energies balanced, okay? I like it, man. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Hey, yo. Thank you so much for the $4.99 from Annabelle. Much appreciated. You're awesome as well, my dear. Thank you so much. All right. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Give me 1 second and let me have a sip of my water. Ooh, that tastes amazing. All right. So we did my air signs already. We're going back to my earth signs. What do we got coming through from my lovely and beautiful Virgo gang? What's going on, baby? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo. Let's take a look and see what we got going on for you, man. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, the overall energy between you, or I'm sorry, not between you. This is the overall energy. Two of Cups reversed. We'll take a deeper look onto what this means. Your current energy is going to be the Eight of Wands in reverse. Person you're dealing with is going to be the Four of Swords reversed. Outcome that's present is going to be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think this is about a relationship, Virgo. I don't think this is even about anybody else but you. Even though, and keep in mind, I tell people this all the time, but when I pull readings, I naturally do, you know, Virgo, the person you're dealing with, but sometimes I get an intuitive message that this isn't about the person you're dealing with. This is just about a message for you. And in this instance, Virgo, I feel like this is just a message for you. And the message that's coming through, I think, is Two of Cups reversed and Eight of Wands reversed. How you haven't connected with yourself in quite some time. I think that some of you guys here have been feeling a huge disconnect with yourself to the point where you haven't been checking in with you. You haven't been taking time out for yourself to just feel good. I feel like you've been focused on all the wrong things lately, you know? And keep in mind, they're not necessarily wrong. I just feel like you haven't had a moment to really take care of yourself lately, Virgo. For example, maybe you're overindulging in work right now. Maybe you're overindulging in a relationship or a friend, but I feel like you haven't had time for yourself. And when you don't have time for yourself, you kind of get disconnected, right? You get disconnected with your daily routines. You get disconnected with your self-care routines. You get disconnected with, you know, what you're really going through. You become rather numb to it. And I think that some of you Virgos here have been going through that for a little bit of time, where your focus has been on everything else but you. And when you place your focus on everything else but yourself, and when you neglect yourself, you know, lots of things build up over time that you don't necessarily realize, and then they come up out of the woodworks, you know? So I want you guys to take a step back in the next 24 hours, man. Take a day for yourself if you need to, okay? Because that's totally fine. If you need to take a day for yourself, take a day for yourself. But I think you got to take some time off tomorrow to really just check in with you. Be like, hey, how I been? Have I been good? What's going on in my day-to-day life? What can I do today that would make me happy? What can I do today that would bring a smile to my face? What can I do that I could enjoy? You know? Your responsibilities in life, you may be responsible for other things in life, but we got to remember we're responsible for ourselves and our well-being. And if you're not serving for your well-being, Virgo, you're lacking a responsibility right there. You know what I'm saying? So remember, you may be responsible for other things in life, but you know, sometimes you got to recognize that you have a responsibility to yourself. All right? Step into that energy of self-care. Make sure you're doing good. Make sure you're feeling good. And make sure you're taking care of yourself. Because Virgo, You deserve to be happy, and you also deserve to take care of your ass. Everybody does, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the $4.99 coming from Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you for inspiring others. You are such a beautiful soul. Sending love and light. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. Thank you not only for that donation, but for that message. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you for the $4.99 from Capadonna. Cappy readings have been on point lately. I'm happy to hear. Hopefully they've been helping. Thank you so much for that donation, my love. I appreciate that, all right? So yeah, man, before we sign off with Virgo, like I said, check in with yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, we got to remember that even though some of your responsibilities may be to other things in life, you are responsible for your well-being, and you deserve to have a peaceful and blissful well-being, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. So my earth signs are done, going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for the Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 511 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Seven of Swords in reverse. So, you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy is going to be the World card. The person you're dealing with is the Queen of Cups, and the outcome that's present for Cancer is going to be the Sun in reverse. So, you can be connecting with a Leo possibly, or an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Seven of Swords reversed to the World card. Releasing a lot of shit, Cancer. I don't know what happened. I just took a breath in and a breath out, and I just felt like, wow, you are really about to enter some super blissful fucking energy, because you're about to have a massive release of whatever has been weighing you down. The Seven of Swords in reverse here, I think, has a lot to do with self-guilt that you may have held on to. Because Cancers do have a tendency, unfortunately, guys, you guys have a tendency sometimes to blame yourself on situations that may not even be your fault. And I think you're just ready for a new beginning where you're no longer holding on to draining situations. You're getting ready to have a clean slate, and it's something that's exciting, you know? Taking a look at who you're connecting with here, Queen of Cups. I think that moving forward, not only just in the next 24 hours, but even throughout the next month in October, you're in a place where you're allowing yourself to stop dealing with being over emotional or being surrounded by over emotional people. So Cancer, for some of you guys, you may be cutting out over emotional people in your life because you're focused on being grounded in the present moment, and you're focused on taking care of your emotional health. But in a sense, even though you can be cutting out over emotional people, I feel like this is about you, where you're controlling your emotions and you're recognizing that you need to stay more grounded and you need to release the things that cause an emotional imbalance. So there is a massive release that's coming in for you guys here, because I think you came to the realization of, I'm done being unhappy. And the things that make me unhappy, I allow to be in my life. Remember, if people are unhappy, it's because you're choosing to let things in your life surround you that make you unhappy. Remember that. Our happiness is our responsibility. And if there are things around us that make us unhappy and we just allow that shit to be there, that's on us, man. So Cancer, for some of you here, you are cutting out people in your life who are overly emotional or cause emotional imbalances within you. But for others of you, the general message in general is just that you're making sure you're taking care of your emotional imbalance. You're making sure you're taking care of your emotional health. You're really done being in a position where you're unhappy, and anyone or anything that makes you unhappy is now starting to get purged and removed, because you are acknowledging that you are in charge of your happiness, and you're going to make sure you get yourself there. Okay? I like it, man. I like it a lot. You guys are doing good here, man. You are releasing lots of burdens that have been holding you back. And I'm seeing you guys getting on a really good high vibe timeline. You're choosing it, man. And remember, this is going to be the most important thing, or one of the most important things you guys hear, man. Happiness is a choice. And if you want to be happy, you got to choose to be happy. Okay, let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Cancer, I like it. I know I've seen a couple people down in the comments, a couple Cancers, not necessarily complaining, but just saying, and, you know, my life's been good. I know. There are definitely Cancers out there that are living their best life, you know, I understand that. But there's also been a lot of Cancers that have been going through it ever since the beginning of 2020, and I'm really happy to see for the Cancers that these messages resonate to. I'm happy to see that you guys are acknowledging what makes you unhappy, and you're finally taking that responsibility and really having that transformation to go through with being happy. You're making that choice happen. You're choosing to be happy, and you're eliminating the toxins from your life, and I'm happy to see that you're on a good path. Look, man, I know not every Cancer is going through what I'm rooting for, but, you know, for the ones that are, I'm happy to see that you're on that path, and I'm happy to see that you're doing well. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. By the way, Liana Anderson, thank you so much for the generous $50 donation. You're a Cancer with a Virgo ascending, and this was right on. I'm staying with my sick mom and homeschooling my 13-year-old brother. I am not a teacher. Thank you for this little blast of happy. You're very welcome, my dear. I hope that your mom has great health. I'm wishing nothing but amazing health for her. I do know right now, especially with the state of the world and being home and taking care of everything, it can be incredibly frustrating, but definitely make sure you have time to take care of yourself as well. But either way, thank you for that really generous donation. I appreciate that so much, Liana, and have a really awesome and amazing, fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much, my love. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So my water signs are done, my earth signs are done. Going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my Sagittarius gang? Messages for Saggy here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 493 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Saggy, let's take a look and see what we got going on. Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be connecting with an earth sign here, a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy is going to be the Ten of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Hierophant. And the outcome that's present for you, Sagittarius, is going to be the Emperor in reverse. I like this reading. It's all about going against the social quo or the status quo, whatever the fuck it's called, man. Saggy, I think right now, you're just really coming into who you are, and you're recognizing, I don't give a fuck what society tells me, what my parents tell me, what my friends tell me, what anybody tells me. I'm going to authentically be myself, and I'm going to represent myself and shine in this motherfucking world. So I'm seeing a lot of Sagittarians right now just really stepping into who they are and not falling into the lines of how society wants you to be, how your family wants you to be, how your friends want you to be. You're not falling into the lines of social conditioning. And I'm really happy to see those of you Sagittarians that are stepping into that energy, because I value that shit and you value that shit. It is amazing to be your authentic self and to not get fucked over by what society wants you to be or who people want you to be. You're being your individual self. Beautiful, man. You're letting go of control. You're recognizing that other people's comments, opinions, and judgments are beyond your control. You can't control what other people may say or think about you, but what you can control is how you think about yourself and how you view yourself. And if you are happy and content with yourself, Sagittarius, nobody else's opinion in the world matters. Point blank, period. So you guys are in a great space right now, because and keep in mind, I know Sagittarians are naturally like this, but I'm seeing some of you guys finally stepping into your final form. The way I look at zodiac signs is I look at zodiac signs from two different perspectives. There's the unascended, right? The unascended sign, the baby sign. And then there's the ascended signs. So you got the baby Sagittarius, you know, and when you're at the baby phase, right, you're kind of doing the more negative traits of your zodiac sign. And the ascended sign is when you grow out of those negative traits and you really form into the beautiful person that you are. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of Sagittarians over here are ascending. You're becoming the ascended Sagittarius. You're removing yourself from negative traits that may have held you back, and you're stepping into that positive, beautiful energy. So I'm really happy to see that. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, not ascended. The evolved versus the unevolved. You're the evolved Sagittarius. Every time I say that, it makes me think about Pokemon. I always think about a Pokemon evolving. But yeah, man, I'm happy to see that you guys are stepping into this energy. It's beautiful. I'm really happy to see that you're like, you know what? Fuck everybody else's opinions. I'm showing myself to the world, and I'm going to continue to shine. It's beautiful, man. Continue to stay in that evolved energy. I'm loving it, man, and I'm happy for you, Sag. For those of you that resonate with this, I'm happy for you guys. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, okay? Going all the way to, we did my earth, my water, my fire. Last but not least, my Libra gang has been patient. Shout out my Libra gang. Thank you for the patience, my love, or the patience. God damn, I can't speak today. Thank you for the patience, Libra. I appreciate it. Let's see what we got going on, okay? Message is for Libra here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Libra here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 475 peeps in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It is much appreciated. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra gang. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Let's take a look, all right? Libra. The overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Six of Wands. So you can be connecting possibly here with an, not a fire sign. Well, yeah, a fire sign. Jesus Christ. You can be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. God, I need to go get myself some coffee. Your current energy is going to be the Death card. The person you're dealing with is the Two of Wands in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you, Libra, is going to be the High Priestess in reversed. So you can be connecting with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or maybe even a Aries, Sag, or Leo. The Six of Wands to the Death card. These are two cards that talk about transformation. So you're very much so going through a particular transformation at this time. And I think the transformation that you're going through is the fact that you're turning your back on what you thought you wanted, because you're recognizing that what you thought you wanted is not what you wanted at all. You're deserving of much more. You know, it's really amazing when you recognize how much you think you're worthy of, because we lowball the fuck out of ourselves. And a lot of people do that shit. We lowball ourselves when it comes towards our worthiness. You know what I'm saying? For example, some of us only believe, we're worthy of making $20,000 a year. And many of us know $20,000 a year is not going to pay the bills in certain types of places. I live in New York. If I make $20,000 a year, I'm not even going to get a one-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how it's going to be. So I feel like we lowball ourselves. And when we believe we're worthy of something, right, we are going to be equal to what we believe we're worthy of. So if we believe we're worthy of $20,000 a year, we're going to make $20,000 a year. So, we lowball ourselves. And Libra, I think you're coming into that recognition of, I've been lowballing myself in a situation for quite some time, and I thought I wanted this, but now I'm recognizing I'm worthy of the motherfucking best. I'm worthy of the best of the best. And now you're turning your back on your lowball. So Libra, if you thought you were worthy of one person who wasn't treating you in the way you deserve to be treated, well, you're starting to see your worth, and you're recognizing, you know what? No, I deserve better than this individual. I'm going to find myself the best. Same goes with a job. Maybe you found a job, Libra, that you wanted for a long time because you thought you were worthy to that job. But now you see your real and true worthiness, and you're like, damn, no, I deserve a much better job. Goddamn. Point blank, period. Raise your motherfucking standards. Raise your worthiness. Dude, everybody is fucking special. Everybody's got something unique. There's never going to be another you, and your worthiness is important. It don't matter how other people see you, man, and we got to recognize that. It don't matter how other people see you. If other people see you as unworthy or not good enough, who the fuck cares? Because if you care, then you're allowing yourself to let other people's opinions influence your life. Okay? So I want everybody to know, raise your standards, and take a look at yourself and acknowledge that you are worthy of anything you desire, anything you want. Okay? Point blank, period. You're worthy of anything you want, and you can manifest any motherfucking thing you want in this goddamn reality. I wish you all the best. And I promise you, if I can believe in you, you can believe in yourself. All right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to today's daily reading. It is truthfully appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it does resonate, please let me know down in those comments down below, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For anybody who sent in a donation as well, thank you for those donations. I really appreciate it. They help a lot more than you guys know. So thank you for your kindness and your generosity. It is much appreciated, okay? I don't think I missed any donations, but if I did miss somebody's donation, I really do apologize. Let me know, and I'll properly thank you. You can email me down below. But yeah, man, thank you guys for coming through. If anybody's new here and fucks with the channel and fucks with the vibe, come on down and subscribe. I'm always accepting new people into the Soul Fam, so if you fuck with my energy, definitely subscribe. I would love to meet some new subscribers and chat with you guys on a daily basis. Thank you guys all so much for being here. If somebody can leave a timestamp down below as well, that would be fantastic. And a couple more messages before we close off. Sagittarius, we're going to upload your October 2020 reading tomorrow, so feel free to check it out. We already have Libra and Scorpio out, so if you're a Libra or a Scorpio, check out your October 2020 reading. And Sagittarius, yours will be out tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys for being here, man. Drop a like, have an awesome and amazing, fantastic rest of your day, and definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Guys, have a great one, and I'll see you guys later. Much love, everybody. Peace. Take care, guys.